hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm not even getting my own notification. This is pathetic. There it is. Okay, let's share it. Dun, dun, dun. If you're there, I can't see you. I'll tell you hello in a minute. Feel free to tweedle and tweedle on this thing out there. Oh, let me change that. Oh, no, I'll turn that off already. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, this connection is horrible. Somebody, hello, person whose name I can't see, and that's Carol. Smolo, Brian. Hold on. Trying to share it on my community page. Almost there. Click, click, click. Oh, yeah. Okay. All good. Now, who we got over here? We got Brian Morlaw. Who? Oh, Chris LeClaire. The Wooded Beardsman. 1 million flipping subscribers. I've watched the video twice today just because, I mean, it's cool. All the people that, like, all the big channels that gave him a way to go, guy. Kind of thing. I think that's a different channel, isn't it? Isn't it, Smoke? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's just a different channel. And I don't know how many people are going to come over here. Everybody waits for me to go live on the West S channel, which I've said this 100 times and I always break my own rules. I don't know anybody that's gone over there and looked. Most of the live streams disappeared today. And any of them that I missed, I will go over and I will make the rest of them disappear. This will be my political whatever. The other one, I need to go back to doing what people joined the channel for. I mean, I got a lot of my subscribers came over here for stuff that I'm not doing. So I need to get back to doing it. I need to quit making excuses, letting life get in the way. I mean, everybody's got life. They're still doing YouTube. The I went and watched a bunch of some of my older videos and stuff because the thing with the wood beard, I go bottle extra. The thing with the wood beard made me what's it called when you want to think about the past or whatever in a good way. Anyway, I was reminiscing. I was going back and looking at some of the older adventures that I've had, and I was like, man, I was having fun back then. I didn't think about try to come up with stuff to video or uh, wasn't worried about whether the next video was going to get a bunch of views or whether or not I was going to have to fight with some algorithm, or I was just being me and having a blast. I was living my life and filming it. I'm going back to that because, well, yeah. Could I hear myself whisper in my old videos? Hey, man, it's not my fault that I was driving a ratty truck and you could barely hear me, man. I can remember your comments. I can remember you sending me a microphone, not unlike the one that Biddy sent me for apparently the same reason. This one's a little better than the one you sent me, Smuller. But that one video I did that's on Patreon right now, I'll make it go public on Patreon in a few more weeks if I remember. And anyway, it'll be you'll notice the difference between that microphone and the phone microphone. Oh my gosh, it'll blast you out of the room. Now I still get comments on my old videos about, well, you need this kind of microphone. You need to get a better camera. Your camera angles suck. I'm like, dude, I set the camera on top of a brick and leaned it up against a rock and chopped the chicken up. Shut up. You know, I didn't even have a high end. I think I started my YouTube channel with a $68 smartphone. I think it was a Hayawuchi Weiwei or something like that. I don't even remember what the thing was called. I think it was from Korea. Then I moved up to the LGs, and I don't know what to do, man, because the next level of smartphones, when I get rid of this one, I'm not going to be able to get one that has a removable memory. And I don't want one that doesn't have removable memory. Then, cheers. It it happened, and then there's been so much that happened, Brian, over the last 12 months. It's crazy. I really want to keep doing the Boy Scout thing, but I know if I do that, it's going to take up so much of my free time that I'm not going to be able to do my homestead and my regular videos. Now, think I'm going to go ahead and stay in the Scouts and go over there and volunteer whenever I got free time. I think I'm going to do that, but I don't think that I don't think it would be fair to my wife for me to be gone for 3 months at a time. So, just wouldn't be a good idea. Butterflies usually travel in pairs, but it's I have a mental thing. In times of grief, I feel it real intensely, and then I completely wipe out that memory, that whole time. I could not tell you anything. Well, the one thing I cannot burn out of my brain, no matter how hard I try, the about the weeks leading up to, the week of, and a couple of weeks after. There's 6 weeks around my brother's death that I don't know. I just I don't remember. Don't have to deal with it. It's the same way with my mom. They're just it's just the way it works. Uh, I don't look at photos of my brother. I don't look at photos of my mom. I don't grieve well, so I just don't do it. Uh, my fight or flight thing kicks in times of grief, and I've never been really good at flight. So I don't, when it's sudden or whatever, um, and it takes a while for me to forget it all. Uh, Ella and Lorenza are still reasonably fresh. But I can spend most of my time remembering the good stuff. So, hey, Christy. Yeah, exactly. It's a good idea, Brian. Let's change the damn topic. Um, this is a happy one. We're celebrating the Wooded Beardsman's 1 million subscribers and talking about random stuff. I owe y'all several videos. I owe y'all a 3-day uh, circa 1860s survival challenge, and I think I'm gonna do that. But that's mountain man thing, so I got to do that one in the mountains. So I got to find somebody with some mountain land to let me go to. Uh, I need water. I need small game, and I need permission to do lethal things. Uh, I want to make a trip back to where I was born and do some fishing over there, but that's kind of scary. That's not something I'm willing to do by myself because, well, those swamps, you go in, you don't come out. So, uh, there's safe places to be around the town or whatever, but uh, get out in Moss Bluff and stuff like that, still swampy. And if you're going to go fishing, then you got to get out in where it's swampy. Yeah, it costs a lot to mail to England. Um, I wish they'd let you share this stupid stuff to Instagram. Does anybody know how to share the live feed to Instagram? Because I don't know how. Aid may be asleep. I'll send him a message just in case. I need to get my butt up to Riverbend. If I can make the trip up there when he's in a downtime or whatever, me and him get together and do some. I want to do some bow fishing with that guy. Carol, I forget you deal with pain. I don't spend much time on Facebook anymore, but I've got to keep it for Messenger. Uh, there's a lot of people that's the only way they can talk to me is on Messenger. So there's a lot of people that try to talk to me on Messenger that I don't want to talk to me on Messenger. Susie Boltons is always trying to get me to chat her up. Or Sally Silicone. She's pretty persistent too. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I don't know how to do that. No. Oh, Rob is in Lubbock. Oh, he didn't tell me he was going to California. He never tells me nothing. I didn't drive up there. I was thinking about driving up there. That would have been silly. I don't chat with anybody outside of here. Well, a few. I email and I text message back and forth some. But I really don't spend very much time on the phone. I don't know why. It says there's only two of y'all in here. Did everybody leave me? I know I could share the link on Facebook. Yeah, that's what I figured. It takes it forever to get all the notifications out. It was 5 minutes for me to get my own. Last time I went fishing, I was not compliant. Oops. Was going to sneak off and go fishing tonight, but I checked my fishing license to see when I needed to renew it because I'm a law-abiding citizen. And, oops. Oops. I didn't oops on purpose, but it oopsed. So I'll just wait till tomorrow and I can go in and get the, excuse me. I don't know. Watcham tried to sell me for a fishing license for just 30 days tomorrow or something, just for August. Well, even if I buy one for 2021 or whatever it is for the next year, it still won't be good tomorrow. It'll only be good for after the 31st. Yeah, but the fishing license doesn't expire until the 31st. I'll go ask them. But I don't want to do another year of date because I want to get the super combo. Because that allows me to do everything: saltwater, hunting, turkey. Yeah, but you got to wait 7 days for them to mail you your license. I just did. I went to the webpage a while ago. Oh, well, yeah, I could take it said I could take a picture. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I have way more than 81 subscribers on Wes S. This is Wes S, the real one. This is a different channel. I have 4 channels. 5 channels. One of them I don't ever go to because I forgot how to get there. I have four channels tied to one account. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I have Wes S, the real one, Small Onion, and Stay Alive, Don't Die. Stay Alive, Don't Die is just I'm going to go into chat rooms and talk when the people have Wes S blocked. So. There's not that many people that have me blocked, but you know, and I'm not a troll, and I'm not offensive, and I'm not mean. So they don't have any reason to have me blocked. But I was hoping, has anybody heard from Brian? Got his Perkins lately. Lost about half of my contacts when I switched phones. I didn't do something right. And then people like change their phone stuff, and I don't know why people always changing their number. I mean, it doesn't do you good to change the number if you sign up for the rewards cards or whatever like that, or whenever you have to give them a phone number at your when you check into the hotel and stuff. Do not put your cell phone number down there. Don't do it. Or invert a couple of numbers. That's where the the fake phone calls come from. I've looked people straight in the eye and said, I don't have a cell phone while I'm holding my cell phone. Because um, they don't need your cell phone to contact you. You're in the room. All they got to do is call the room. But the hotel chains can sell your number. So they want your number. I'm not even going to try to keep up with the vehicle conversation. Uh, buy it and drive it. If something blows up, then replace it or buy something else. I've had no desire to build vehicles since I was 30. Just I don't know. It was just always something that just ate up a lot of money and didn't ever get me anywhere. So now I am thinking about getting me a bike, but I want an old school. I want either a old school CB 750 or something like that. I want a mid 70s to mid 80s Honda, Kawasaki, something. And I do not want to go over 800 cc's. I'm not getting on a KZ 900 ever again, or anything bigger. Do not want a crotch rocket. Do not want a V twin. I would like to put an engine back in my old Chevy out there, but that's just because I really enjoyed driving the truck around. It was comfortable and it was affordable. I got about 20 miles a gallon with that thing. You know, it doesn't have all that BS weight on it that the new vehicles get. So, you know, the engine doesn't, you know, as long as you're not lead footing it around, it gets pretty good gas mileage. It's all the analog brakes and side impact panels and front impact panels and airbags and uh, different glass and all the stuff they put on the new trucks and cars and stuff. They're just flipping heavy. You know, a Ford that was made out of steel in 1972 only weighed 3,300 pounds or 3,400 pounds or something like that. A new F-150 made out of aluminum weighs 5,500 pounds or some crap like that. So a lot of BS on them new vehicles. I've never been on a jet ski. I don't have a problem with them. I've never been on one. I'd like to have one for fishing, I think. I think they'd be cool for fishing. There was a guy had a couple of those, the ones that the handlebars come up and you stand up on to ride. Whatever those things are called. For sale on the Facebook Marketplace. You got any adventures planned, Smolo? You going snorkeling or kayaking or anything? Don't get me wrong, when I was younger, I was stupid about building cars. But I was also pretty bad about wrapping them around crap. So now I've actually thought about getting what do they call their like a European style touring bike? One of uh, the taller frame bikes or whatever. Thought about getting one of those. You hadn't missed anything, Chipper, if you want to do that. Well, by the time he sees that, he will either reboot it or not, and he may miss something now. Carol and Christy ain't talking much. They must have bounced out already. No, they're not enduros. I think they're called touring bikes. American touring bike and a European touring bike are completely different. These great big old full dressers, cruisers that we got on the highway here, they don't have those over there. Theirs are like uh, somewhere between 400 and 900 cc's or whatever, and they've got saddlebags and a trunk and actually a rack on the front handlebars to put your stuff on, so you can actually load your bike down and go for a ride. But because they don't have big open highways like we do, there you can take the bike on the gravel roads and stuff and not have to worry about whatever. Are you leaving us, Brian? Or are you already sleepy? I guess you're a couple hours or an hour ahead of me. Don't be a stranger. I'll have to go check and see because I was getting notifications from him and then I quit getting them and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're not. Uh, See if I believe I'm calling them right. Check. No touring motorbike. Thank you. Yeah, it's a touring bike. Ooh, yeah, sexy. I never should pull these pictures up and be like, yeah. You can get them with the newer ones are all fancy looking and stuff. But what we consider a touring bike and what they consider a touring bike are two different things. My old 750 would have been considered a touring bike back in the day. I mean, I got nothing against V twins or nothing like that, but I personally don't want one. I want to be able to. I like my motorcycles quiet. Go figure. I I miss my motorcycle, but I spent too much time on it, so I needed to get rid of it. I was ignoring my children. Anyway, Smolo, did you get? Are you doing anything cool? So if I come to Florida, are you going to take me fishing? I don't want to go. I don't want to go snorkeling. And I don't want to tour your workplace. Nothing personal, but I will go fishing. What's a CMT or a CM? Is that one of the old runabouts or a dirt bike? See, I need to, and I don't know if Rob's still in touch with him or not. Oh man, his wife. And see, that's something. I mean, boom, right on top of everything else. Friend of ours, his wife died of cancer. Lived in Florida. Dadgummit. Anyway, me and Rob were supposed to go down there and go out in the the mangroves and do a 7-day survival thing on them little islands out there, and then we never did do it. CM400. I'm gonna look it up right now. I might as well make the circle of death happen to everybody. I'm not 40. What is with that? What, you zero dropping fool? Oh, oh hell yeah. I'm sorry, man, but to me that's sexy. It's a little small being a 400, but that's exactly that and up is what I'm looking at. I found a 300 or a 350 local, but um, $700, and I'm going to have to find carburetor parts. And it's a 350, and 350. I couldn't take it out of town. I wouldn't be able to take this out of town very far. I might be able to put up to Post or to Sweetwater, but that's why I want a 650, 750, something like that, because then I can that's pretty. You ought to fix that up, man. You do realize that there's a market for these, right? Anyway, you can go wherever you want to. Oh, I had not drank all that. Good thing I have a mask right here. Party foul. Shut up, Chipper. I could ride my son's bike, but I ain't gonna do it. I rode his last one, and I was like, okay, yeah, there's no way. I don't want something that weighs so much I'm not going to be able to stand it up without having to have back surgery. Just not interested. They're pretty though. Wife would steal it if I got it. Who got it? Mine. She still really forgave me for trading off her. She had a 350 Honda Matic. She's supposed to upgrade, and I never got around to upgrading her. I just sold her bike. All you had to do is give it gas and go. There was no shifting, no nothing. It was like super easy to ride. Burnt orange. It's a pretty little bike. No. Now, a lady did give me a Gold Wing, but it's a 79 Gold Wing with a fixed steel tank. I think it's 79. Just had to dig it out of the trees. I was thinking that's exactly what you need, Wes, is a 1,000cc motorcycle. Which I promptly told myself, no, you don't. That's don't want a sidecar. If I'm gonna do that, I'd just get one of them Can-Ams or whatever. If I'm gonna drive a Can-Am, I'm just gonna go get a convertible Mercedes or something. That's maybe it. I don't know. It was a pretty decent sized motorcycle though. No, the Silver Wings were the 750s. The old Silver Wings were 750s, and then the Gold Wings were the 1000 cc's. Now I'd take a Silver Wing if I could find it. They were a lady's bike or whatever, but I'd take one. Hey Walter. Well, right now I just need to get my hands as soon as Rob finds that title that Impala. That's going to be my next project, just turning it into my up and down the highway car. Uh, they're reasonable on gas. They're super comfortable. They're flipping safe. Um, there's enough room in the trunk to put all my gear. If you can buy a aftermarket, or you used to be able to buy an aftermarket seat that run the front seat all the way forward, and the seat folds down, and the whole all the seats become a bed. That's what I'm trying to say. Sort of. But the beautiful thing about them old Impalas and stuff, man, you sleep in the back seat. There's plenty of room. I don't know what that is. Yes, I did. Are you just tricking me? Oh, there it is. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. I'll watch that later, Chipper. Oh, I'd do that. What I need to do is just break down and buy biddies. Well, or whoever's it is. Rick and them have uh, uh, Harley. I think it's a sporty or Sportster. Prepare to be amazed. Okay, now I gotta watch the stinking video. Y'all hold one. Y'all keep each other whatever while I watch a YouTube video on YouTube and get a copyright claim. Uh, I like that um, music video you sent me earlier, Chipper. That's got a sidecar. What the heck? I want one. Yeah, I went up and checked that he's going to go on a hike and then they're going to drown each other in the river. Why are you making noise? Oh, that's really, really loud. Hold on. They're not in a motorcycle. They're in the river. With a stick, wearing motorcycle helmets. That's just silly. Um, does that thing got a snorkel on it? It went under the water, dude. Oh, that's okay. Um, that's crazy. Did you catch the fish? Um, no, I don't want one of those. That would be pretty cool, though. I was watching a video about a Russian motorcycle. But anyway, I actually had my hands on a really cool old dirt bike, and then I didn't. I lost the piece of property it was on. So when you lose a piece of property, you lose the bike, the stuff that's on it. So it's just the way it is. Um, my son got my grandson a. What did he get him, a 125? Were you aware of that? I should have checked with my boy before I just knocked him out like that, but she already knew, so it's okay. Uh, got him a 125, and he was. Uh, well, that's because they let him ride it. He was showing everybody up on his, so somebody ran their head, and he said, "Well, I'll ride it," and he jumped on the big one, and he was tearing it up, and then he might have dropped it. I mean, it's like a little bit. He's fixing. He's 13, fixing to be 13, but he's not a big guy. But man, he's loving the dirt bike thing. Well, he's been riding one since he was 8. I mean, first time he got on a dirt bike, it had training wheels on it, for crying out loud. So grandkids, and I don't have a clue how old my kids are. It's none of my business. It's their birthday. My wife's 29. That's all I need to know. Here in a few months, she'll have her 29th birthday. That's all I need to know. My every time my grandson has a birthday, I feel old. So he's going to stay 13 the rest of his life. I do want to get him a rifle, but I don't want to step over his dad to do it. So. Yep. Hey, Killdeer. How goes life? Killdeer, did you find me a place in Missouri to hang out for? So I can come up there, visit you, and then I can do a 7-day survival challenge? Or actually, what I need to do, I need to do a 30-day survival challenge. Anybody gonna want to go hang out in the woods for 30 days and eat weeds? Anybody? We're going Dutch. I had to deal with grandparents always one-upping me as the daddy. So I'm never going to do that to my kids. If I want to get something nice for the kids and dad can't swing it, then I'm going to get it and give it to dad so dad can give it to the kids. Just, dad's supposed to be the hero. I can be the cool old guy that takes them and does whatever. I mean, I'm the cool guy that lets them have chocolate ice cream for supper. I can live with that forever. I don't have to be the guy that dad got me this lame pair of socks and Pop got me a bass boat. No, I'm not going to be that guy. Say what, babe? I don't know. They've got all the state parks closed and stuff, man. Well, limited camping or whatever. All the state parks close to me suck anyway. So I want to go to the Concho. Found an island, but they've been experiencing floods down there. So I don't want to be on an island if the water comes up. Yeah, and in the national forests, you can go as you can stay 16 days in one place, but then you have to move. You have to move at least either 150 feet or 150 yards. Your camp. So I mean that wouldn't be a deal, but I don't know if you can like harvest trees for a shelter and stuff like that in a national forest. I've never been near a national forest. And see, Walter, I'd like to go back to Pennsylvania. There's some really cool places in backcountry Pennsylvania, but uh, for a trip like that, I would have to be guaranteed some kind of return on it. Uh, I mean, I'm looking at $400 just to get up there and back. And then all the permits for, fishing. I have to get out of state fishing permit. I don't think I could afford an out of state hunting license. I know I can't. If I lived in Oklahoma, there's no way I could afford an out of state for Texas. But don't think that my ID will match your fishing license. I mean, it's the chances of like if I could remember the last name of the people that own that property and just out there by New Milford, I would love to go up there and do 30 days at that log cabin with the camera. But spring fed is probably solid acre pond. Oh, it's just 1 acre. A 1 acre pond is flipping big, especially when it's spring fed. I mean, that you just drag fish out of it all day long. What I could order a fin. I've got to get a Florida fishing license if I go down there for that. But I still got to make sure that I'm clear to go to Florida. I think I've still got a standing freaking warrant for running toll booths down there. And the license plate come off of a vehicle that was in a flipping wrecking yard. Somebody stole the license plate off of the car and was using it to run various vehicles from South Florida to North Florida. Every time they would send me a ticket for an out-of-date tag, it would be from a different car. Yeah, troll booths. And so if I forgot to use a blinker going through and I got pulled over, then somebody have to bail me out. Yeah, they haven't given me any grief. But I don't have to wear one anyway. Called medical exemption. And you do not have to show them proof. No non-medical professional that isn't employed by you for your medical health can look at your medical records. Your medical records are your medical records. They do not get to look at. One lady said something once, and I just pulled this out of my pocket, and she just melted. That's right, Karen. Go sit down. Well, that was the deal. They were sending me a bill, and I was like, I haven't been to Florida. I've been fighting with this thing for 10 or 12 years, something like that. I finally called the Dade County Sheriff's Office and I got reporting them plates stolen. I said, when were they stolen? 4 years ago. They quit mailing me the bill. They never will. They've got to pay for the maintenance, which they never do. Same as in Oklahoma. And I don't know. I may have too many things open. Let me close something. It could be me. I may be running. I didn't mean to, but I may have been running No, I wasn't running my stream on the other side. It says there's only 2 of y'all watching anyway. I'd like to go do some more stuff at Buffalo Trail Scout Ranch, but whenever I go over there, I'm supposed to do work for 3 or 4 days and then make videos, and all we ever do is work for the whole 7 or 8 days I'm there. So. Yeah, the plates do not go with vehicles when I sell them. I give them a bill of sale to put in the window. And that'll get them down to the title company too. Anybody got any questions or anything y'all want me to go off about? The people that just came in and stuff, this is the channel for the live streams. If you want to be like tomorrow night's live stream, it will be over here. I'm not going to live stream from West S anymore. I am that channel. I'm going back to the original format. I'm going to do stuff and video it and put it over there. Just the whole reason the 1 million subs, so I got all this started was that, and me going back and watching some of my old videos and trying to come up with it's like a congratulations video for Chris, and realizing, man, I was having a blast back then. Last Saturday, I went live last Saturday, yeah. I take a shower every day, whether I need one or not, Billy Bird. Just confess, Walter, who reprobate you. Everything still good with you, Walter? Well, that was one that had been on Patreon for freaking 3 months or something. I figured I could share it with the rest of YouTube. Because all my... so y'all aren't getting charged sales tax. I've got all my deals on Patreon are just for support. If I left it as tiers where special people got special privileges or whatever, then y'all were all going to start getting nailed for sales tax. YouTube doesn't get nailed for sales tax, so it's just not right. I'm saving the planet one pair at a time. Or that would be no pairs at a time. Got me some leather today. Well, I ordered it the other day, but it come in. Oh, and then I moved it too far away. Hold on. Oh, that's it. Oh, I was supposed to be getting these size pieces, minus this little tab right here. It was just supposed to be this section, but they sent me all of this. Not going to complain. Matter of fact, I believe I'll get back on there and order 2 more. And then this thing. It's supposed to be 2 square feet of leather. And it's way more than that. It's mine. It is fully safe. There's no poochies in it. This does not have a place to set. So it's going to get a place to set. And that one, this place to set is not very pretty. So it's going to get a place to set. And then this one is going to get a new place to set. No, you trust me, you don't want this. Let's say this is literally a toy. Can hit the broadside of the barn with this thing if you're standing 10 foot away. It's a 17, and the 4 out of 6 of the slugs are tumbling by the time they get 20 yards out. So it's just a toy. I want one in 22 Magnum now. 22 Magnum is not a toy. I may take that to the... I still got the box. I may put it back in the box and take it to the gun show and see if I can trade it. Yeah, 17 rimfire. Well, there's that. Now it's a single action. It's old school. Ideally, I'd be able to find another one like my wife's got, but I don't. I'm going to hold my breath for that. I'd trade across the board for one in good shape, a RG in good shape. They're not bad guns. They're not accurate either, though. But a little pocket pistol. I don't know what it is about the. I've never had a single action pistol that was really accurate. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't think I can't even stand the Ruger Blackhawks, honestly. I can't hit crap with them. That Security 6 up there, I can drive nails with it all day long. I actually had a friend of mine offer to trade me my Beretta for the AR that he just got, because he likes the Beretta, or thinks he does. And I think he would rather have a pistol than the rifle. I think he needs both. Yeah, there was somebody sung a song about him. Was it Saturday Night Special? A friend of mine gave me one a long time ago. I had to go through it. Had to use 2 finishing nails, a file, screw out of a light switch, and 3 spacing washers to make it shoot. But then it would shoot. But I had a little 1.5-inch barrel on it. You weren't hitting squat 15 paces away, but you had 6 rounds. So, up close and personal, which is what it was for. Yeah, and I actually, the handgun that I want is one of the Ruger 22s. I want one of the old school. I think they were Mark IIs or something like that. I don't want one with the bull barrel on it. I don't. That's just the most retarded thing ever. I want it. I want the lightest version of it I can get. I would like to have the longer barrel, but it's 10 rounds, and then a magazine change, and then you've got 10 more rounds. And they're very accurate little handguns. And people are always talking trash on the 22 long rifle, but I've ended too much stuff with the 22 rifle. I've ended more than one hog with a 20. I've shot more hogs with 22 long rifle than I have with any other caliber rifle. .22 long rifle, you aim at 8. I mean, you aim small because you can't afford to miss. So you pick your target, you shoot it behind the ear, and then you go pick it up. No brainer. Shoot it through the back of the brain and watch it fall to the ground. I do too now. I never would have thought of that, man. It's like the coolest thing ever. Was that Springfield or the Sharps that was like that? Literally, the Union Army issued the guys rifles, and they gave them beans, and to make their coffee, they could literally pop this thing out of their rifle stock, put the beans in there, grind up their coffee, and then dump out coffee grounds to make their coffee using their rifle. That's like the coolest thing ever. Look it up. Google it. U.S. Army rifle. And it was one of the biggest uh, moral blows to the Confederate soldiers to know that the Union guys were getting fresh coffee and they weren't. That's messed up. I mean, psychological warfare goes way on back there. Maybe so. Now, I don't know. I'm gonna hang out another 10 minutes or so, but because I've got, I won't renew my. Well, I guess I can go live on my phone if I have to. I am gonna go get a cup of coffee, so y'all enjoy my background for a minute. Killdeer, did you bounce out of here? I haven't seen your name pop up in forever. You snoozing in the background, or did you just leave me? No, you don't put the coffee in the gun. You actually, it was a coffee grinder built into the stock of the rifle. And Mrs. West is actually the one that found it. Uh, I don't even know. What were you Googling that you found a gun anyway? Or you just saw something somebody shared on something? Anyway, it's just cool as snot. And you can buy sharps reasonable enough as far as collectors go. But if you find one with the coffee grinder in it, the price goes up. Go figure. Can y'all imagine with Rob Painless's obsession with coffee grinders if he could get a gun that had a coffee grinder in it? That would just be like the most awesomest thing ever. Now I got to ask Killdeer what happened. Maybe his phone died, or he's in the shower or something. I think I got him in here. I don't want to put him under. I didn't save him under a normal name. talked to him on the phone. What's he on India? Well, that sucks. Anyway, seriously, uh, if y'all got time, I would appreciate it if y'all go back and just look through some of my older videos and comment on which ones that you liked, so I'll know. I have a better idea of what y'all like seeing. Um, See if she'll throw in a coffee grinder. You know, sulfur is not required for your black powder to work. It it lowers the ignition temperature and increases uh, the chances for ignition in humid conditions. But black powder without the sulfur will work. Found that out the other day too. I just thought it was cool scrap. I mean, I don't want to do leather videos and stuff because um, I can do leather, but I'm not a leather worker. You know what I'm saying? And I probably will do the video of the holsters just cause. But there's only so many different animals you can catch and cook. You know, but I enjoy doing them. I need to get. I'm writing all the recipes down, but uh, it's my kitchen is too small to shoot videos in. I would never be able to get the camera where you could see what I was doing. Oh, that's cool, Walter. But there's all kinds of poor people cooking deals that uh, just make sense for prepper food. You know, about the Ithaca. Yeah. I try not to um, do up. I try not to read comments out loud if they make me jealous. Makes my feelers last longer. All right, Chipper, be good. I'm gonna get out of here too pretty quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go to the office, kill deer, and get a slip. Tell him I said, hey. Um, Wow, that sucks. She lost her husband and her close friend at the same time. Sorry, that's why texting is not a good idea. You should always call somebody when you can. But it's cool that you hold on to it till you till you can get it. Yeah, pretty much, Smolo. Oh wow. Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about in the last Bible study. I mean, good people stay together because they're good people. I know one video I can do tomorrow. I think I'll knock it out of the way. And do an etching video. Do some etching, and some etching and some converting. I'm gonna take a meat cleaver and turn it into a cooler meat cleaver, and then etch it. Well, that's nice, killdeer. In Texas, when the old lady gets broken, we just put her down because that's what you do. Oh, he stole his roommate's girlfriend? That's messed up. Oh, that's so sweet, Smolo. You know, she's probably not reading the chat. I have to say nice stuff about my wife because she can hear me when I talk about her. So, and never say mean stuff about her. I always tell everybody how nice she is and how well she treats me and how I couldn't ask to be married to her. And how she's put up with my butt for over 30 years. And I always say good stuff about her. She's like the bestest woman ever. So, anyhow, I did make myself a deal today that I wouldn't tell people what my video plans and stuff were because then when life gets in the way and I don't get them made, I feel like I've let y'all down. So hold on to your hats. Stay tuned to SS and see what happens. Uh, when you're chatting people up and stuff, and if they're not subscribed to S.theREALone and stuff, tell them if they want to be coming into live streams, they're going to have to do it over here. What started out as the after show, which is now West S goes live on Saturday nights or whatever. Uh, that'll still happen. It's just going to happen on this channel. Oh, well, that's cool. So he poisoned his roommate's date so he could get her by herself. Man, that's just messed up. The things them old timers used to do. I'm just playing. That's something me and Craig would do. So, you got the girl I wanted. I'm gonna mess you up. I could tell the story about the first time my wife ever saw me, but I'm not going. Um, she met me before I met her. Let's say it that way. Put me at a disadvantage. I fully understand why she was so attracted to me the first time I saw her. That's the truth of it, ain't it, honey? What? My chat's super slow. Um, I guess all there is. That's one way to do it. That's a long time, Killdeer. Um, we got married like last week or something, didn't we? Did I tell y'all that we met Robert and Cindy Moore today? They're actually really cool people. Like, they're not just a name on a screen now. I like it. Um, there you go. Well, you got a big congrats coming up too, Walter, don't you? Look at all us old married folks up in here. It really is how things come together. I was not looking for a female companion. I was so fed up with when I was all ready to go full on MGTOW or whatever. And my brother forced me to go to town with him. Best kidnapping that ever happened to me. So, anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. That'll leave me enough time to live stream tomorrow on here if I want to. Uh, y'all, that's cool, Killdeer. No, it doesn't start over till the second. I checked that a while ago before I went live, and I was like, I still got 4.5 hours. Now I've got 2.5 hours. So Yep. Dude, she was chasing me around and stabbing me and throwing dirt in my house. It was horrible. It was a horrible first date. See, she doesn't like me to talk about it. There's scars. There's scars. But I love all you people. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Anybody that wants to come on Friday nights for a panel discussion, let me know. That's what I want to start doing. I want to start doing Friday night discussions again with more than just me sitting here trying to keep y'all entertained. Time's getting short. We need to start spreading what we know. Okay. Love all y'all. Y'all still out. Don't die. I'll see y'all tomorrow night.